Hi friends, it's Sunday, November 16th, 2014. Lynn and Jamie here, continuing our assignment. Our instructions are to be as non-directive as possible. Makes for a very simple intention to do what is ours to do, to trigger the awakening right now. And with that, it begins. Feeling myself sitting at the summit, back to the summit. I see the message of these motorcycles.
Yes.
It's to get the engine going.
Yes.
Zoom, zoom. And I also have the sensation of the bird that now looks like an Arctic tern.
Yes.
And how it's flying in some kind of acrobatic stunts, like almost loop-de-loops.
It's true.
And it seems somehow impossibly big, or it must be perspective.
Huge.
And I feel the energy target to target and the circuitry connected so that
Yes.
there's that current flowing right on up through, and checking the alignment to be facing true north, not off to one side or another, using the sensing mechanisms, sensing sonar mechanisms, to face true north. So sonar means sound, sound
True.
means to state the intention. Our intention is to do what is ours to do right now, to trigger the awakening right now. So, blue tunic pose here at the summit, defining ourselves truthfully and as widely as possible. Super easy to do that as the house.
That's true.
I'm a sentient being.
I'm a sentient.
I live in a physical body,
live in a physical
and I
body.
live in other bodies as well.
It's true.
I have been angels. I have been underworld beings. I have been guides. I have been devas. I have been avatars.
That's true.
I've been manufactured items
That's true.
that are also sentient presences.
It's true.
I've been planets. I've been
That's true.
galaxies. I've been universes. I've been all
That's
these
true.
things.
It's all true.
And we, all of us, are offering ourselves as a vessel to clear that which is destined to clear right now.
That is true. Offering ourselves as a vessel to clear that.
Merging in backwards, merging in weakest strip to weakest strip, forming a wholeness, and clearing right on up through this flower of multiple petals. And I actually can feel Armand's footsteps.
That's true.
It's in the earth. I can feel them coming up. He might be closer than I think he is.
He's just around the corner.
I can feel his steps.
There.
Here he is. You're in the perfect timing. Perfect timing. Just sit down, take a sip of water, and join in. Weakest strip to weakest strip. That's why we had to sit at the, it's like 2 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 10 o'clock. And
That's
you're
true.
at 2 o'clock and I'm at 6 o'clock.
That's true.
And now he can sit at 10 o'clock and it's fine, and we don't even have to adjust.
That's true.
And we're all here, almost shoulder to shoulder, but with our backs to each other.
That's true.
At the very tip. The tip of the mountain is somewhere around mid-back,
Yes.
and maybe around waist high.
Yes. It's true.
And our heads are almost touching
That's true.
above the tip of the mountain. There. Left shoulder in. Oneness chakra's open. Chin level, slightly to the left. Hands back and down. Zoom, zoom, run the engine. Zoom, zoom, run the engine. Going to waive my learner's permit and ask for help with those engines. Being aware of the energy body. Being aware of who we are. What we represent. It's not who we are, it's what we represent. Sentient presences of all kinds.
That's true.
and to define ourselves as sentient presences of as many kinds as possible.
That's true.
Seeing the bird again,
Yes.
flying so high,
So high. Almost impossibly high.
up above the clouds. A tern, an Arctic tern. Still has a tiny little bit not right with it. Hands back and down. Hands back and down. It has a tiny little bit not right with it. Chin level. Asking the book what to do. And it gives us those same instructions. Oneness chakras open. Energy flowing, upward rising energy at the back. Target to target. Deeper into source below. Higher into source above. Intending to be a straw for source to blow through.
That's true.
Feeling a rush of air blowing up.
Yes, that's true.
It's so tangible, I almost want to look around and see if there's a hole in the top of this mountain. Like a volcanic vent,
Yes.
but I know there isn't because I was just looking at it before.
That's true.
It's energetic. I asked the book, should I turn around? And the book said, no, hold
That's
the pose.
true.
The book said, does it really matter?
That's
I love
true.
this book. It's so philosophical. No, it doesn't matter.
No.
I just hold it. And again, I'm the bird on the cafe table. But this time feeling very much like an Arctic tern.
Yes, bigger.
And white and sleek.
Yes.
Whiter. White, not brown. Sleek, not cute and perky.
That's true.
And the beings there, and they're serious. That meeting is serious. The Australian, he has already said what he has to say about the resources.
That's true.
And now they're going to see there's a certain constriction, like in the tubing of the experiment.
That's true.
And they're going to see if the constriction is too big for it to work with this something or other configuration or not. It's like a lot can clear, but big chunks get stuck at this constriction.
It's true.
So what do I know? Constrictions are likely to occur at the oneness chakra. So let's
That's
open
true.
our oneness chakras wider, wider, wider. Expand the bottleneck. That's the likely place, right?
That's true.
But what's most noticeable is the engine noise. And I know that this engine running is important. So let's see if we can get it going. Zoom, 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 zoom. It's not really going. Let's do some gentle boom booms.
Yes.
With the intention to do what is ours to do to trigger the awakening right now.
Yes.
And we know that they say, what do I know about boom booms? I know that they allow small vessels to clear more than they would otherwise be able to clear. And so our apparent assignment is to do, in effect, a zone clearing for a zone that higher dimension beings are defining. Higher
true.
ones, wiser minds are defining this zone.
That's true.
We don't know how the zone is being defined,
That's true.
but our assignment is to clear this zone. We
That's
know how
true.
to do a zone clearing.
Yeah.
Let's do some gentle boom booms and shake it up.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, boom, boom. I'm going to play a grace card and a
Thank you.
learner's permit
Play a grace
and
card.
ask for help with the
Grace
engines. Get this engine going. Needs more grace than that. Don't
That's
be cheap
true.
with the grace.
More grace.
More grace, more
More
grace. I'm playing more grace, more grace, more grace. Playing a lot of grace cards. Maybe I'm going to save one grace card. I asked the book,
Yes.
do I save any grace cards? And the book says, tuck one in your pocket
That's true.
and play all the rest. So I'll play all the rest. I feel a lot of things flowing.
That's true.
I feel sadness. It's regret. It's regret. What now?
What now?
I notice that up here at the summit, the light in the sky is getting low. It's like it's getting late. I know we have to get down to summit camp. Let's ask the book, do we stay longer? Or do we go down to summit camp and set up? We'll be here for a couple of days possibly. Because we're here to clear a zone, and it's a big zone. We don't know how long it's going to take us to do that, right?
It's true.
We know it's a big zone.
The book says to leave something at the top, like a marker.
A stone, that so each of us to find a stone, and like we it's almost like it's not painting it, but we somehow imprint it so that it's clearly us, like
Yeah.
us, and maybe we do paint it because I seem to be putting dates on it. Using a marker, I write the house
Yes, that's true.
and the date.
And the date.
2014.11.16.
Yes.
We put it here. While on Earth, it's not what time it is. Here it seems to be about 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
It's true.
So I put 4 o'clock, and this is the time that's relevant.
That's true.
And I check the book. And also, being the bird, I look up at the beings at the cafe table and look at them, see if they have anything to say.
I don't hear anything.
I don't hear anything, and the book is gesturing me down the mountain.
That's
Go
true.
to summit camp. Go set up. You'll be glad you did.
That's true.
That's what it says. At 4 o'clock, you'll be glad.
That's true. You'll be
You
glad.
did. If you leave at 4 o'clock, you'll be glad you did.
That's
So
true.
this book is never wrong. This book suggests things, and it's a good idea to do everything it suggests.
That's true.
And everything it hints at, everything it alludes to.
It's true.
To do what is ours to do. Fully and completely, not holding back. Thank
Sure.
you. I'm ready to go pour myself into bed. It's the second time it's said that. It's such a weird expression.
It's
Pour
true.
myself into bed. There's a lot still clearing.
That's true.
So Armand, the trick is to keep it clearing as
True.
we continue down the mountain. We'll be going to summit camp, probably past it
That's true.
on the way up. But the book will have helpful suggestions. I know that you think you know what to do, but we're going to be staying up here possibly for some days.
That's true.
And we won't have brought enough provisions with us, and the book will tell us where to find them if we just consult it
That's true.
and follow it. We have to follow its suggestions, or it's a waste of time for the book to suggest things, and it'll stop suggesting things.
That's true.
Waste of energy. It's a waste of energy for the book to suggest things that aren't going to be followed.
That's true.
So it will stop suggesting unless we follow. But we can always choose to follow.